their way into this venue. Please make welcome the host governor, His Excellency Dr. Borega Oyetola, as his planned vice colleague from Oyo State. My boss, His Excellency Governor It's a two-match day. Stand up for the champion, for the champion. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champion, for the champion. Stand up. It's getting close. Now it's just who wants the most. It's just like that. Make your way to your seats, because any moment from now we'll take the national anthem. Make your way to your seats. Wherever you are standing, please go to your seats. Check. Hello. Check. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a padà sí àyè wa. Ẹ ṣe ẹkú àyẹ́sí àwọn gómìnà tó tọ́ sí ìyẹ́sí ọ̀hún. Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sí àyè wa. Thank you. Ẹ̀yin tí a bá gbé fúláàgì lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a padà sí àyè wa gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó lọ lọ. Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a padà sí àyè wa. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, àwọn méjèèjì tí wọ́n ṣàṣọyé pọ̀ fi kùn lukùn. Ẹ jẹ́ gbẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú kalẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ṣe ètò tí ó dẹ àwọn tá à ń ṣèjọba lé lórí lọ́rùn. Bí wọ́n bá wà wọ́n wá gbé èyí tí wọ́n náà dìde fún champion, àmọ̀ pé wọ́n ti champion náà lọ́lọ́ ń pè wọ́n. Ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe ń lọ sí orí ìjókòó wọn yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ káà náà padà sí orí ìjókòó wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n rìn kí wọ́n yan. Ìyẹn ló fi hàn wípé à ń pọ́n wọn lé lóòótọ́. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe.
We'll take Osun State Anthem.
Your state anthem.
Aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá. Ipò aṣíwájú l'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè fún wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kiri, ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ ká tẹpá wa mọ́ṣẹ́. Bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, ká sòdodo, ká ṣe ohun tó tọ́ tó dára. Nígbà gbogbo, níbi gbogbo, fún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Onírẹ̀yìn ọ̀ lójú mi, onírẹ̀yìn ọ̀. Onírẹ̀yìn ọ̀ nígbà tèmi, onírẹ̀yìn ọ̀. Èmi aṣọ tó tọ́ tó dára. Nígbà gbogbo, níbi gbogbo, fún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá. Aṣíwájú ni wá.
Please take your seats. Kindly return to your seats. Kindly return to your seats. Please return to your seats.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ ká padà sí orí ìjókòó wa. Àwa tí a mú flag lọ́wọ́ ẹ já lọ sórí ìjókòó wa padà ẹ jọ̀ọ́. DJ, thank you. We don't need that music now. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished and eminent personalities here present, on behalf of the governors of Oyo and Osun states, His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde FNSC, and His Excellency Governor Gboyega Oyetola of Osun State, it gives me great pleasure to welcome us all to the official flag off ceremony of the reconstruction and rehabilitation of the 91Km Ibadan-Iwo-Osogbo road, an epoch-making event, a road that has awaited attention for a long time. And today, we are here gathered to flag off the reconstruction of this road. Your Excellencies, to appropriately start today's event, we'll start with opening prayers. For the Christian prayer, I'd like to invite Chairman Pilgrims Welfare Board for your state, the Christian wing, Bishop David Muradeyo, and for the Muslim prayer.
Thank you very much. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo àwa tá wà níwájú àwọn gómìnà, àwọn ìyá wa ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ jókòó. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ jókòó. Please, can we also have here at the podium for the Muslim prayer, former Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, Engineer Bashiru Akode, to please join us here for the opening prayer.
Before we move ahead with the program, we'd like for the security operatives to please assist us, maintain decorum. Let everyone on the rug, let everyone standing on the rug move back to their seats and find somewhere to please sit down. This is very, very critical. We have His Excellency from Oyo State here. That is the super guest in the state of Osun today. And we have His Excellency, our amiable governor, seated here. We cannot afford to be indecorous. We move on to the opening prayer. As I hand over the microphone to my father in the Lord, Bishop David Moradeyo, to please lead us to God Almighty. Thank you very much.
Ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ́ bàbá olóore, èyí ògo yẹ ọ́ Ọlọ́run wa, Hòsánà yẹ ọ́, ó ṣé o. Our loving God, our Father, the maker of heaven and earth, we want to appreciate you this morning for giving us the opportunity to witness this day. Thank you, Lord, for the gifts of the two governors, the governor of Oyo State and Osun State, for giving them the opportunity to come and flag off this road from Oyo State through Iwo to Ede to Osogbo here. Thank you, Lord, for giving them the peace of mind. Want to appreciate you, Lord, for this flag off that people have been ready and have been looking for, and now it has come to the effect. We bless you, Lord, for this. Father, take your honor and glory in Jesus' name. Fún títì yìí tí àwọn gómìnà wa méjèèjì, Oyètọ́lá àti Olúṣèyí Abíọ́dún Mákindé, tó fi sí ọkàn láti ṣe yìí fún àwọn ènìyàn gbogbo láti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wá sí Òṣogbo, Òṣogbo lọ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, fún àwọn méjèèjì, Olúwa gbọpẹ́ wọn lórí wọn. Ọlọ́run mi, ohun gbogbo tó bá lè dí gbogbo tó fẹ́ ṣe ìlọ́wọ́, Olúwa mú kúrò níbẹ̀. A fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayẹyẹ náà fún ààrẹ wa bá wa dá sí. Gbogbo tó wà ń bí tán débí láyọ̀, gbàtọ́ bá máa lọ sílé wọn jáde láyọ̀ pàrọ̀. Pẹ̀lú agbára ìmọ̀ rẹ, wá dáàbò rẹ bò wá, bó aláṣẹ ọ̀run, ògo ni fún ọ bàbá. Ní orúkọ Jésù náà, Olúwa wa.
Sọ́rọ̀ Ànábì Karim. A dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó fún wa ní ọjọ́ òní rí. A dúpẹ́ fún irú àṣepọ̀ tó wà ní àárín gómìnà méjèèjì láti ronú pé àwọn ó ṣe irú ọ̀nà yìí papọ̀. Àwa gbàdúrà fún lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé ìgbà tí ọ̀nà yìí bá parí yóò jẹ́ ohun rere tí ó ṣe èso rere fún gbogbo ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti Ọ̀ṣun àti gbogbo Nàìjíríà ní àpapọ̀ àti gbogbo àwọn tó bá ń gba ibẹ̀. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamun alaihim.
Eshion. Your Excellencies, we will now run through a list of recognitions, first from the host state, Osun State.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, history is made today. If I have seen any collaboration before between Oyo and Osun State, this collaboration on the reconstruction of the Ibadan-Iwo-Osogbo road is phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome my amiable, urbane, gentle, compassionate, working, very active governor of the state of Osun. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know the definition of excellence, if you know the definition of diligence, if you know the definition of vision, put your hands together for my governor, your governor, Mr. Isiaka Adegboyega Oyetola, Governor of Osun State.
Èmi ti rí ìdánilójú pé nínú ọdún tí mo wà yìí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ mi ní láti.
Thank you very much. I have often felt that I have the most gentle and peaceful governor in Nigeria, in the state of Osun. But then looking at the trajectory of his brother governor from Oyo State, I realize that in Yoruba land we are blessed. Somebody told me that the governor of Oyo State is cool on the face, but could be very, very, hard when it comes to politics. I said no. I said he's a very gentleman. I said somebody who attended some wonderful primary schools in Oyo State. I understand he attended St. Paul's Primary School, Okearemo. I understand he also attended St. Patrick's. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way you can attend all those schools without you having this element of compassion and benignity. But it is not for me to introduce the governor of Oyo State. I go on straight to our mother, the First Lady, the delectable, wonderful, beautiful, cerebral, supportive, imaginative, creative wife of my governor, Mrs. Kafayat Olaitan Oyetola. Put your hands together for my.
Mommy,
thank you. We move. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to also welcome here today the Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly. The speaking speaker is here and is represented, and ably so, by the Deputy Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, your applause is going to be thunderous. It has to be double or triple, because you are putting your hands together for two major personalities in one. The Honorable Speaker, the Right Honorable Timothy Oweye, represented here today by his deputy, the Deputy Speaker of the House, Honorable Barrister Popola Femi Popola. Can you put your hands together for him, please? Thank you. Let's be cutting it sharp, sharp, sharp. Let's be cutting it sharp, 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 please. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the State Cabinet. It's my pleasure to welcome here today the Secretary to the Government of Osun State, Prince Wale Oyebameji. Can we put hands together for him? And also, I move on, please. Excuse me. I move on to the next personality as I introduce the Chief of Staff to the Governor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Harvard-trained academic, Dr. Charles D.J. Akiola. Can you put hands together for him, please? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's also my pleasure to welcome here today the Chairman of the All Progressives Congress in Osun State, Prince Boyega Famodro If you are APC, put your hands together. Thank you. I move on to also introduce, ladies and gentlemen, some members of the House of Assembly who are here. Please permit me to welcome Engineer Taufik Badmos. He's here. House of Assembly. Can we put our hands together for him? Ladies and gentlemen, also here today, let me quickly welcome His Honor. We call him the head of services here. His counterpart in other states of the Federation, they refer to them head of service. But in Osun, we have head of services. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know the reason, you may contact him later. Head of services, Dr. Double Doctor Festus Oyebade Olowogboega. Put your hands together for him. And also, thank you. And also, I can see from where I'm standing, a former member of the House of Representatives, Alaja Ayo Omidiran, the chairman of Swagger in Osun here. And before I let go of the microphone to my colleagues from Oyo State, let me welcome one of those who have represented Mr. Governor very well in and out of the Cabinet Office. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Commissioner for Finance in Osun State, Mr. Bola Oyebamiji. And we have some other members of the Cabinet with his name. I greet everybody. Honorable Taiwo Akeju with the name of the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Transport, Honorable Oluremi Omobaye. We greet everybody. Let me go to Oyo State. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that introduction. On behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency, Governor Seyi Makinde FNSC, I'd like to specially welcome us one more time to this official flag off of the 91Km Ibadan-Iwo-Osogbo road. And with that, I would like to specially recognize my governor, pride of the Southwest, the one and only GSM. Please appreciate His Excellency, Governor Seyi Makinde FNSC. A round of applause for him, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We also have here with us Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin. Mr. Speaker, you are most welcome. I can see right beside him the Deputy Speaker. I also like to specially recognize honorable members, principal officers in the Oyo State House of Assembly here present. You are most welcome. The Majority Leader and House Committee Chair on Works, you are most welcome. We have a former Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly, a distinguished Senator, and member of State Advisory Council, Senator Monsurat Somono. You are most welcome, ma'am. I'd like to specially recognize the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Honorable Segun Ogunwoye. We have our Head of Service, the Delectable, Alaja Ololade Agbola. You are most welcome, ma'am. The Chairman Advisory Council Committee, Senator Ayola Agbola. You are most welcome, sir. The Honorable Commissioner for Lands and Housing, Honorable Segun Olaiwola, and the Commissioner in charge here from Oyo State, Professor Kehinde Dahoud Shangodoyin, Honorable Commissioner for Public Works. You are most welcome. I'd like to specially recognize all Honorable Commissioners from Oyo State here present. You are most welcome. The DG due process and BPP, Ms. Tara Adefope, you are most welcome. Executive Chairman of local government areas from Oyo State, you are most welcome. The Chairman of the Pilgrims Welfare Board, Christian Wing, he led the Christian prayers. You are most welcome. Chairman and ESCO of the PDP from Oyo State, you are most welcome. Your Excellency, without further ado, we would like to proceed with today's event. And we will not do that without appropriately recognizing our royal fathers here present. I'd like to hand over for the appropriate recognition of our royal fathers. Avec gbogbo àwọn orí adé ọ̀run lẹ̀kẹ̀ tó wà láàrin wa níkàlẹ̀. Alhaji Oríyọmí.
Ẹ ṣé kábíyèsí o. Gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà ẹ ṣé kábíyèsí o. wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá fọ èèbó nílé àná ẹnu ẹ̀ ló fi máa túmọ̀ ẹ̀. Before I move on to our royal fathers, let me respectfully welcome the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and indeed the Senate spokesperson representing the constituents of the Osun Central Senatorial Zone. An academic of note, Senator Dr. Ajibola Bashiru. Can we put hands together for Senator, please? Kábíyèsí Aláyélúwà, nígbà tó jẹ́ wípé Alhaji Oríyọmí Hamzat àwọn náà ni ó yẹ kó bá wa ṣíde ètò. Our royal fathers will please forgive us. We have a galaxy of royal fathers here today, but we'll try as much as possible to do a little bit of pseudo protocol. We may not be able to go down to the nitty-gritty. Alhaji Oríyọmí làwà Hamzat.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí bàbá wa Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
Hello.
Ọba Mahood Lékan Balógun. Ẹni tí bàbá wa High Chief Ẹ̀dí Oyèwọlé Òṣì Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn tí wọ́n ń ṣojú fún bí. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí o. Bákan náà High Chief Lateef Adébímpé Òṣì Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Òṣì Balógun Olúbàdàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn àwọn náà wà níbí ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. High Chief Abíọ́dún Kọ́ládàísí àwọn náà wà níbí Aṣípa Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. High Chief Hamidu Ajíbádé Ẹ̀kẹrin Olúbàdàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Oníládùntàn àti ládùntàn High Chief Tajudeen Ajíbọ́lá Ọ̀tún Balógun Olúbàdàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn àwọn náà wà níbí o. Àwọn yẹn ni Olúbàdàn in council tí wọ́n wá bí. Bákan náà jẹ́ ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Ọ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ti Ṣakí ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. Kí n lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá wa Olúgbọ́n ti orílẹ̀ Ìgbọ́n ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ẹ wá jẹ́ àpadà wá sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun.
Ní báyìí mo ṣèbà forí adé, mo bọ̀wọ̀ fún ọrùn ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ nígbà tí mò ń kí àwọn bàbá wa Olúwo ti ilẹ̀ Ìwó, His Majestic Emperor Ọba Abdulrasheed Adéwálé Àkànbí Télú the first. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí bàbá mi tìmí ti ìlú Ẹdẹ, bàbá wa Ẹdẹ Màpó Àrógo Ọba Munirudeen Adéṣọlá Lawal ẹ ṣe kábíyèsí o. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn mo kí bàbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí His Imperial Majesty aláṣẹ lórí òrìṣà Ọba Abdulrasheed Adéwálé Àkànbí Télú. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí fún bàbá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá wa tí mo ti kí léyìí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn bàbá wa ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ni wọ́n wà ń bí. Òun náà ni mo fi ń kí gbogbo àwọn orí adé tó wà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Mo kí bàbá wa Aláyémọrẹ ti ìlú Ọ̀ṣun, tí bàbá wa Balógun ìlú àti olórí Mísúrà Adédàpọ̀ àti ìyálóde tí wọ́n ṣojú fún láàrin wọn bí. Wọ́n ní bàbá wà l'Ábùjá níbi tí wọ́n ti lọ ṣojú àwọn ọba níbi àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ lọ́balọ́ba. Láyọ̀ ni bàbá máa dé. Mo kí bàbá mi Olú tìlé Ogbó. Bàbá Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí ogun ọlọ́jà àti àgbéríre ẹ máa ṣe kábíyèsí bí mo ṣe ń porúkọ àwọn bàbá. Olóbùrò tògbùrò ẹ ṣe kábíyèsí. Oníṣàrà ti fèésù, oníṣàjì ti òkè ṣàjì, orí ti olórí. Bàbá wa Aláwọ̀ wọ́n wà wájú, bàbá wa Kìrètìkìrè ilé wọ́n wà wájú, Bàbá wa Olú Ọlọ́ta ti Ìlọ́ta. Bàbá wa Agbódowú ti Forítajé. Bàbá wa Olú ti Akínlẹ́yẹ. Bàbá wa Olówu Tẹlẹmù. Bàbá wa Olówu Ilẹ̀mọ̀wú. Bàbá wa Àdátọ̀ ti ìlú Aṣá. Olú ti Ilé Ọ̀gọ̀. Olókè ti Ọba Mòro. Aṣérò ti Ìṣèrò. Bàbá wa Olúkìtì bíi ti Kìbí. Bàbá wa Olókè Ìbùkún Aláyémọrẹ. Ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. Gbogbo ti bí láti pè tán báyìí. Ètò bá tún ṣẹ́kù ẹ mú wá torí mo mọ̀ pé àwọn bàbá wa kan wà tó yẹ pé a sì máa need láti fi hàn. Please go back to.
Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, we would like to proceed with today's event. For want of time, we want to apologize to distinguished and eminent personalities here present that we may not have been able to mention their names. Please accept our sincere apologies. I'd like to specially recognize the Deputy Governor of your state, His Excellency Barrister Abdurrahim Adebayo Lawal. You're most welcome, Your Excellency. I'm also happy to announce that this event is live on the Broadcasting Corporation of your state network, the TV and 3 radio stations.
And in addition to that, it's also live on OSBC, on all the channels and frequencies of OSBC, Fresh FM, I understand Agidigbo FM, and some other media establishments.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to instigate that. All right, so we'll proceed with today's event, Your Excellency, and you can see the 3 of us who would do justice to today's event. I am Oladayo Ogunbowale, Special Assistant to the Governor on Communications.
And I think it's important for us to also introduce ourselves.
Please go ahead.
Because my name is Oyeshiku Adelu. I'm a civil servant and a media consultant. I thank you. Oriyomi Amzat. Oriyomi
Amíbi eléyìí tá à ń bẹ lọ́hùn kó máa wáyé ní gbogbo ìgbà tọ́lọ́ ní káwọn gómìnà méjèèjì ó fi lélẹ̀ lénìí ẹ káàbọ̀.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Excellency, will proceed with today's event. And I will start by welcoming to the podium the Osun State Honorable Commissioner, Public Works and Transport, Engineer Oluremi Omowaye. A round of applause as he comes forward to welcome us to Osun State.
Boro ti mọ kí ló ń hábùn. Àpapọ̀ mọ̀ pọ̀pẹ́ onímọ̀jì. Ìgbà tí gbangba tó wá dẹ́kun kedere. Tọmọdé tàgbà wà jẹ́ dòdò ni wá.
Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ṣeun gan. Mo kí àwọn èèyàn wa láti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sílé o. Wọ́n ní kí a kò sọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ ta fẹ́ wá ṣe ń bì pé ká má sọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú o. So a ní sọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú o. Ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tí wọ́n ń kọ anthem ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wọ́n ní aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá. Gómìnà wa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wọ́n sì jẹ́ nìkan tó believe tó nígbàgbọ́ pé àsìkò àwọn ará àṣàlẹ̀ rẹ̀. Gómìnà wa ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nígbàgbọ́ pé àsìkò tiwa rèé. Kábíyèsí Olúgbọ́n ṣé mo sọ dáadáa. Mo kí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ Olúṣèyí Mákindé ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ wa. Mo kí gómìnà wa olóríire gómìnà wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, gómìnà Gbóyèga Oyètọ́lá àti first lady mo kí yẹn kú àlejò. Mo kí deputy governor láti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Wọ́n ní kí n sọ ìbò. I also recognize the Speaker of Assembly of the 2 states and the honorable members. I recognize the spokesman of Senate, Senator Ajibola Bashiru Albarika. I recognize the commissioners from Oyo and Osun, all the cabinet members. I want to plead, because our time is well spent, that I will stand on existing protocols. But before I do that, I want to specially recognize the traditional rulers that are here. Ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí mo kí yín ẹ kú oríire o. In tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, nǹkan ìdùnnú ni, nǹkan ayọ̀ ni. I will, before talking about technical issues around this road construction, I want to give a bit insight into this 91-kilometer road reconstruction. And I would want to also say this, that what we are doing today is something we need to celebrate, and it is something that personally I would always live to appreciate. This is not the first time the two states will be collaborating for the development of the two states. I am a product of the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, and I knew we had a lot of problems with the ownership puzzle. It took the intervention of Governor Goyetola, an APC governor, and Governor Seyi Makinde, a PDP governor. The lingering crisis of my alma mater. We must celebrate you. Proud of the two governors because my alma mater ownership crisis had been resolved. Number two, I remember as a young boy when Osun was carved. Then a civil service. In the 70s, 78. And in the last 15 years, there have been a lot of issues with this road. This road has the best alignment in Southwest. This is the shortest route to Ibadan. We have been on this terrible state of this road for close to 15 years. And sometimes last year, we felt we needed to reconstruct from Osogbo to Iwo. But the governor of Osun in his wisdom said, what is the essence of doing it to Iwo and he's not getting to Ibadan? I'm going to talk to my colleague. In the area of, when we needed to resolve latter crisis, we both resolved it. So I'm sure if I talk to my colleague, we can also resolve this. And the two governors met and they agreed that they are going to reconstruct this road. And I'm glad to tell you that in spite of the political differences, the two governors met, agreed, and today we are flagging off the reconstruction of the 91 kilometers Ibadan-Iwo-Osogbo road. This is unprecedented in the history of the country. There is no place, there has been collaboration between states, but governors of different parties. And I must specially thank my colleague in Oyo State. The governors of Oyo and Osun permit me to bestow on my colleague from Oyo State the regional integration ambassador. As the commissioner for education, they resolved LAUTECH crisis. When the governor of Oyo moved him to works, we are breaking the genes of Osogbo Iwo Road. Professor Songoloyin, I congratulate you. This road, when completed, will short the distance from Osogbo to Ibadan by nothing less than 40 minutes. If you are going to Ibadan now, you go through Gbongan, and it will take you about 1 hour, 20 minutes. Once this road is completed, it will take you 50 minutes to get to Iwo Road under the bridge. And part of what we also looked, apart from the fact that this would improve the commercial activity between the two states, on that corridor we have close to 15 local governments, and they are basically agrarian local governments. Apart from the fact that this would improve the economy of those in that corridor, we also discovered that the Federal Ministry of Works, they are completing Ibadan, Lagos-Ibadan road. When that is complete, it's almost 90-something%. Once that is completed, journey from Tollgate in Ibadan to Iwo Road will be around 1 hour. Once this is completed, from Iwo Road to Dele Yesa will be 50 minutes. What that means is if you are a market woman and you want to go and buy goods in Isaleko, you can leave Osogbo 6 a.m. By 8:30, you are in Baga in Lagos. And by 4 o'clock, you can decide to leave Lagos and still get back to Osogbo. We are glad whether you're a PDP member, whether you're an APC member, whether you're a Labour Party member, once this road is completed, courtesy of Governor Seyi Makinde, courtesy of Governor Gboyega Oyetola, you are going to take it. I want to quickly round up what I want to say. We have a small thing we are also looking at. We discovered that this road can also link to the road that will take you to Abuja. We already have the Google map and we're analyzing it. And our hope and our plan is that once this road is completed, we discover that from Dele Yesa, with our analysis to Abuja, we presidency, it's a proposal we can also look out. That from under the bridge in Iwo Road to Abuja, 6 hours through this road. We are already working on it. We have spoken with the contractor. We want to see how possible it will be. And we are going to push it to the Federal Ministry of Works. For the Osun angle, we are taking it from Dele Yesa. We'll dualize from Dele Yesa. Dele Yesa is just a few meters away from here. To Some, that's 2.8 kilometers. This is a fast developing area. And we feel its importance we dualize it from this end so that those traveling will not be obstructing those going to their own houses. Then from Some, we're doing about 50 kilometers to the boundary of Oyo and Osun. Oyo will take it from their boundary to the bridge. What's the bridge? A particular bridge in Oyo. And I'm made to understand that the bridge will be dualized. Then from the bridge to Iwo Road, it's about 7 kilometers that will be dualized. My colleague from Oyo State would explain the design part for the Oyo State. But I want to assure you that by God's grace, we are going to ensure that everything that needs to be done so that this project is not abandoned will be done. Someone asked me jokingly that, who will commission, which of your Osun governor will commission this? I said I am a man of faith, that by God's grace, at the appropriate time, when we need to commission this road, the governor of Osun that will commission this road will be Governor Gboyega Oyetola.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner. Your Excellency, without further ado, I'd like to invite the Honorable Commissioner for Works in Oyo State, Professor D.K. Shangodoyin, the Regional Integrator.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Osun State, Alhaji Oyetola. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, FNSC, sirs, permit me to adopt the already established protocol. I'm more than delighted to welcome you all here and give a short brief of this road network that we're about to flag off. The reconstruction and rehabilitation of Iwo Road, Iwo to 0.6 kilometers, part of it belonging to Oyo State, and the rest belongs to Osun State, 54.5. Now, we are not doing this road just for the fun of it. His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde mandated my ministry to do a study and come out with what will be the benefits of this road. Firstly, we found out that we also must have enhanced regional integration between Osun and Oyo State. Secondly, we realized it's going to give us an improved security network on that road. The third part of it is that the both states will enjoy expansion of economy through agribusiness. And also, the ease of doing business movement of vehicle from Osogbo to Oyo State, as my colleague Raleigh mentioned, the time lag will reduce considerably. Apart from that, we also find out that residents and citizens here in Osogbo, Iwo, Gbogbo can come to Ibadan Airport to see, like my brother will say, buy and then fly from Ibadan Airport. Now, Your Excellencies, permit me also to just briefly touch on the specification of the road on our side, which is 35.6 kilometers. It has been sectionalized into 3 parts. The first part, like my colleague mentioned, is dualization of the 7.7 kilometers from Iwo Road bus terminal to the bridge, which we call Olodo Bridge. We are going to do an expansion of that bridge also, which will contain about 12 meters width. We are doing the expansion on that. Also, we have realized that there is a congestion at the end of the bridge to Ogumerako. So we are going to dualize 500 meters from that bridge to Ogumerako. And lastly, we do this clarification, rehabilitation, reconstruction of the 23.7 kilometers from Ogumerako down to Oduoba River in Oyo State. At this junction, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Baba Adegboyega Oyetola, as well as His Excellency Engineer Makinde, FNSC, for their vision, collaboration, and unflinching support in the award of this iconic and economic boosting road project. Your Excellency, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the greatest honor and privilege of welcoming you to the official flag of the joint rehabilitation, reconstruction, and selective expansion of Ibadan-Iwo-Osogbo Road. God bless you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Can you put hands together for prayer, please? Now, apart from cameramen and some other people doing essential, duties, let everyone here go and sit down. The people are not seeing their governors, and the governors are not seeing their people. Ladies and gentlemen, be that as it may, and I will also like the security operatives to please encourage them to go and sit down. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to listen to the man of this moment, the man who is going to execute this project, to do the project presentation of this particular exercise. That's talking about the Managing Director, Peculiar Ultimate Concerns, Engineer Olanrewaju Adeleke. Please, can we put hands together for him, please?
Thank you, MC. Your Excellency, the Governor of Osun State, Alhaji Isiaq Oyetola and his amiable wife, Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, FNSC, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Chief Adebayo Lawal. Let me recognize all the traditional rulers that are seated here through the paramount ruler of Iwo land and the Olubadan in council, while I stand on the protocol already established by the master of ceremony. I take this opportunity to also recognize my father, the Olu of Ile-Ogbo. Thank you very much. The total length of this road is 91 kilometers. We have 35 kilometers on the Oyo end and 55 on the Osun end. What are the features from the Oyo end of the road? We are to rehabilitate the existing 7.7 kilometers and do a further expansion of 0.5 kilometer after the Olodo Bridge, making a total of 8.2 kilometer of dual carriageway from Iwo Road down to Olodo Bridge and 500 meters beyond that bridge. We have 27 kilometers of total rehabilitation with a width of 7.3 meters, a shoulder of 1.5 on either side. We are going to expand the Olodo Bridge by a further 4 meters bringing the total to 15 meters from the existing 11 meters. There is going to be a pedestrian walkway of 2 meters on either side. There are moderate hydraulic sections involving culverts and drainages. At the Osun end, we have 2.8 kilometers of dual carriageway, just like a reverse of what we have in Oyo. Oyo is 8.2, and coincidentally, Osun is 2.8 of dual carriageway, starting from Dele Yesa. Then we are going to have 52.6 kilometers of single carriageway of 7.3 kilometers. It is important to mention here that the governor of Osun has a blueprint to connect Osun to 6 state capitals under the program they call Osun Connect. Osun Connect is going to link Osogbo to Ado-Ekiti, link Osogbo to Ibadan, link Osogbo to Akure, link Osogbo to Ilorin, and link, of course, Osogbo to Lagos and Osogbo to Abeokuta. This is a very good foresight brought about by His Excellency Alhaji Isiaq Oyetola, taking advantage of the landlocked situation of the state and turning a disadvantage into an economic advantage. The meaning of this is that you can be in Osogbo and access any of these other 6 state capitals that have been mentioned in less than 1 hour 45 minutes. That means you can draw commerce and you can draw a lot of economic benefit. I will not end this speech by thanking profusely the governors of the 2 states. As earlier mentioned by various speakers, they deserve a place in our history. This is a collaboration we are looking forward to replicate in the whole of Western region under a program we call Infrastructural Development for Western Nigeria. Under the Infrastructural Development for Western Nigeria, our organization is collaborating to bring about a 250 billion naira developmental program, which will be run under contract financing starting from 2023. So this is serving as a good platform and as a good example that will lead to further collaboration in the whole of the West. And because of our presence in the Niger Delta, we are equally working on the Old Bendel under the Edo Delta collaboration. So for us, it's a great pleasure. It brings to mind what governance can be, what our father called party, partity. That's for development, you have to put party aside, and which my brother Goke Olajide called partilization. Partilization is another word that means when it comes to development, partity. And that is what the 2 governors, that is what they have done today, and it has a place in our history. Thank you very much. Once again, I recognize the royal kings that are present here, and for want of time, I will definitely go around individually to greet everyone. Thank you. God bless you.
Your Excellencies, we now listen to our royal father, His Imperial Majesty Alashe Lori Orisha, Oba Abdulrasheed Adewale Akanbi Telu the First. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí fún bàbá. Kábíyèsí is here. Thank you, sir. Kábíyèsí.
Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba fún ọjọ́ ìní. A kọ́kọ́rin kan pé ó yẹ ká dúpẹ́, ó yẹ ká dúpẹ́, ara sán, atẹ́gùn fẹ́, ìjì jà kò gbé wa lọ, ó yẹ ká. ó yẹ á dúpẹ́ nítorí pé ìjíjà kò gbéwò lọ ọpẹ́ ni ọ̀nà yìí a tún ní kábíyèsí o ó ṣé o kábíyèsí o ó ṣé o ọba mímọ́ o máa ṣe o nítorí ra kí ọba kan ṣoṣo tí ń jẹ́ kábíyèsí ọba tí ń ṣọlá tẹ́nìkan ò gbọ́dọ̀ bí léèrè a dúpẹ́ pé ó ń ṣọlá lénìí ayé kan ò sì bí á léèrè a dúpẹ́ lẹ́yìn náà máa kí àwọn gómìnà olóríire gómìnà tèmi gbà ń pé àwọn ni á dáa jù ní Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ àwọn méjèèjì ni á dáa jù nítorí tí a fi dáa jù why they are the best governors is because they live their comfortable zones. They are comfortable, but they left their comfortable zones because of the masses, because of the less privileged, because of the hopeless masses, and they left politics aside, though they belong to different parties. But today, they wrote history because no two governors has ever done this before, though they've been writing this history. And the two histories they've written is about the Lautech issue, and then this one concerns the masses. And they put politics aside. Thank you very much, Governor Seyi Makinde. I really appreciate your leadership. You are a governor of the masses, not just a governor of the rich. Thank you very much, Governor. Please, let me see Governor Boyega Oyetola, his eyes. Thank you very much, Governor Boyega Oyetola, for all what you have done. You have made us to know that there are governors who can really be servants of the people. If you want to be a leader, you must serve. And we have seen service of humanity in you. I thank you very much. The protocol is long. But I must greet àwọn àrólé Olódùmarè àwọn tí a ń ṣojú Ọlọ́run ọba lórí ilẹ̀ mo gbọ́dọ̀ kíá ní tèmi máa pe àwọn ọba nù àrólé Olódùmarè mo kí Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn tí Chief Eddie àbí mo kí tìmí tí gbogbo ìlú Ẹdẹ tèmi àgbàlẹ̀ ọlọ́ba mo kí Ọ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ti Ṣakí Olúgbọ́n gbogbo ẹjọ́ gbogbo àwọn ọba Akire Aláwo Olúlégbó ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú ìní lè kí gbogbo wọn mo fi gbogbo wọn mo fi kí gbogbo orí adé pátá ọrùn lẹ̀kẹ̀ ẹ ṣé yóò dáa fún yín ẹjọ́ ìmọ̀mọ́ wa First Lady. I greet you. The First Lady of Oyo State also, though she's unavoidably absent, but I greet her because bí gómìnà bá ń ṣe dáadáa kéèyàn wo ìyàwó rẹ̀ wò òun ni yóò máa sọ pé lọ ṣèǹtò tó fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Mo kí Deputy Governor, the senators, Deputy Governor of Oyo State, and also Senator Ajibola Bashir, Senator Mansurat Sumandi, my own good friend and my son, also the Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Debo Ogundoyin. Aṣọ marriage rẹ̀ ni mo wọ̀ yìí. Aṣọ tí ṣe ìgbéyàwó mọ̀mọ́ wọlé mi ni. A sì dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. This road, mo stand on existing protocols. The Chief of Staffs of Oyo State and Osun State, also the SSGs, mo kí yín ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú ìní lè kí gbogbo èèyàn honourables àwọn tó ń bá gbòòrò gómìnà iṣẹ́ ọmọ ọba ìjòyè mo kí gbogbo yín. This road
has a long history and a great history. Though, when I got on the throne, what these governors are doing today, I did it too. When I got on the throne, just a month after I got on the throne, I was resuming work on this road for 3 months. I will resume 8 o'clock in the morning and leave 5 o'clock in the evening by patching the road with cement. And that's what I did on this road. I was actually resuming work. I left the palace and I resumed work on the road for 3 good months, going every day. I bought cement and I was fixing it all the way to even to Ibadan, to Olodo. I was doing it, not only just, yes, all the way Olodo, Osogbo, and Olulegbo too was there. We all contributed, and this was good, and all other kings from Iwo land. We thank God we're here today. This is a very great history, like I said. Governors, I can't thank you more than I can thank you. I don't know even what to say, because I'm the happiest man. This place has been marginalized. Iwo, Osogbo, Lalukman, Lagun, and everywhere has marginalized. But Baba Nsoko Amariran, I gbọ́dọ̀ má sọ kinní kan nítorí mo gbọ́ tí commissioner sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Commissioner Ibadan, Professor Ogundoyin, Ìwó lẹ ti lọ sùkúù. Ẹ sì mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀ aládé nìwó, kìí ṣe pé nìkankan bá wa jà tó gbalẹ̀ wa. Odò ọba kọ́ ni ẹ ṣe dé o, ẹ jáwó sódò ọba o. Pápá Èbìrà ẹni ẹdẹ o níbi Power City, a sì ń sọyún lọ́wọ́ ibẹ̀ ní ààlà wa dé o. Ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ o, ọba Ìbàdàn tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìsìn ọmọ yóò dáa fún yín, a gbọ́dọ̀ má sọ nítorí bí n bá délé wọn ó bí mi léèrè, wọn ò ní ó sì gbọ́ tí ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ní silent is golden, but Yorùbá náà ló tún sọ pé àìlè sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ orí ibú. Ọlọ́mọdé aṣorí ibú, Ìwó ò ní sórí ibú o, Ìbàdàn ò ní sórí ibú o. Yóò dáa fún alápapọ̀, a sórí ire. N gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ nítorí iṣẹ́ bí n bá délé ní ìsinsìnyí wọn ò kó bò mí bí n bá sọ eléyìí. Ògbòrò ó sì bí mi léèrè nítorí pápá gan ṣáájú ògbòrò. Ọba ẹnìkan tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá jẹ lógbòrò, òun ló ń dá wàhálà lẹ̀ ní ó fẹ́ sọ pé ó fẹ́ kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàánú fún wa. Ọlọ́run ó sì ààtò gbogbo bẹ̀ nítorí pápá tún kọjá ògùrò tún kọjá pápá. Bí kéèyàn ní èèyàn kọ́ lóun ni èmi kọ́ mo ní Délé Yẹsà, ṣùgbọ́n mi mo ní Làmẹ́kò. Mo kí yín púpọ̀ púpọ̀, Engineer Abel Lanre Adeleke. Thank you very much for the contractor. Governors, mi ń gbàdúrà mi fún yín. Mi ń gbàdúrà mi fún ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ju kí Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú fún yín, kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ẹ máa tẹ̀síwájú nínú iṣẹ́ yín. Ọlọ́run ó ṣàánú fún yín o, pẹ̀lú àṣẹ ọba kan ṣoṣo tí ń jẹ́ kábíyèsí, ọba tí ń ṣọlá tẹ́nìkan ò gbọ́dọ̀ bi léèrè, kábíyèsí Olódùmarè. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin Ọ̀ṣun àti Ìbàdàn, yóò dáa fún yín o, ẹ sórí o.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ dákun bá ṣe kábíyèsí o. Thank you so much, sir.
Sabi girl no dey too like talk. Animals dey in.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Your Excellency will proceed with today's event. DJ, thank you very much.
If them they run, them no fit catch up. I know they
Kindly switch off the song. Thank you.
Come they form say you too like us.
DJ, thank you very much. DJ, bring it down. Your Excellency, for want of time, we would like to proceed with today's event. And I would like to invite, for a goodwill message, the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Senator Mahood Olalekan Ishola Ali Okumade II, ably represented by the OC Olubadan High Chief Edi Oyewole. Ẹ dákun ẹ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ó ti yá sà.
Tẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ti dùn kóńgà tẹ̀lé, àtẹ̀lé, ìjó máa tẹ̀lé. Antrax dákun kóògì lérò fún mi jàre. Adékòdé challenge, Àgbàgúrú Maradi, àwọlé pẹ̀lú Bugatti, Ankara lórí Versace. Ìdí ń bẹ ní Ìbàdàn o, òkè ń bẹ ní Ìbàdàn o, ìdí àrẹ̀rẹ̀, ìdí ayẹrẹ, òkè Zango, òkè Mọ̀kó. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó di ìjà olóṣèlú.
eléyìí kí a kábíyèsí ti Olúbàdàn ẹ gbà mí ṣe kábíyèsí o kábíyèsí o kábíyèsí o Olúgbọ́n àti gbogbo ọba mo kí yín o kábíyèsí o ẹ ń sọ pé yín sọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ́jú kan. Ọ̀rọ̀ òsì lónìí ń ta wá ṣe yàtọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ òsì lónìí ọ̀rẹ́ ni wá àwọn bàbá wa wọ́n ti dálẹ̀ wọ́n ti fi wá ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn ò lè bára wa jà bó tiẹ̀ wù ẹnikẹ́ni láti jà àwọn ọ̀wájà wà àdúrà mo fẹ́ ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ mi méjèèjì gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ló ti sọ. Àdúrà lọ̀rọ̀ wọn yẹ àdúrà náà sì ní pé wọn ò fọwọ́ pa ó wọn ò fi èrìgì jóbi wọn ò ní tẹ ojú lẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo tó ní kí n sọ pátá ni wọ́n ti sọ àbá nǹkan kan wá lónìí ju pé ká ṣàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ wa méjèèjì Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè tó fi ń ṣàṣáájú ẹ kúkú mọ ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ bí ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀yin gómìnà wa méjèèjì mo fi yìí tó kí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i irú eléyìí tí mo rí lónìí mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo ń bẹ láyé láti rí irú ẹ̀ ò wáyé rí kẹ́nikẹ́ni ó má dàrú irú ẹ̀ ò wáyé rí kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí ni ó yẹ kán mọ̀ pa àwọn gómìnà méjèèjì àwọn náà ń jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ rí pé wọ́n fúnra Ọ̀yọ́ ó fẹ́ ṣe títì nínú Ọ̀ṣun fẹ́ ṣe títì nínú Ọ̀yọ́ kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí o Ọlọ́run ò kẹ́yìn o ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o.
ẹ dákẹ́ bá ń ṣe kábíyèsí o kára ó lé o. High Chief Edi Oyewole Olúbàdàn ably representing the Olúbàdàn of Ibadan Senator Dr. Oba Mahood.
Thank you very much, DJ. Bring it down. DJ, bring it down, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for us to get some entertainment as we invite to take the stage members of the Osun Cultural Troupe to please entertain us. Please, cameraman, clear out, please. Cameraman.
Ìpè
méjèèjì kọ́ ọmọ parun méjèèjì kọ́ ọmọ parun ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ méjèèjì kọ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ̀ẹ́dì orí mọ́nàmọ́ná òun ló ṣe hàn lágé o orí òjò láwọn ló ṣe hàn lápá bàbá mi Oyètọ́lá Ìyàndá gómìnà ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun pẹ̀lú Olúṣèyí Abíọ́dún Mákindé gómìnà ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ orí ẹ̀yìn sùn àwọn bá wùjọ wa mú ni Mákindé bá wọn mú ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Oyètọ́lá bá wa mú ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun iṣẹ́ ribiribi ní í ṣe é fún wa ẹ wá rí ọ̀nà àjùmọ̀ṣe èyí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ ní òní ọ̀nà yìí ò ní parun láíláí àwọn kan ti tọ́jú ọ̀nà yìí wọ́n ti lé wọ́n sì ti papòdà wọ́n sì ti lọ síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ọ̀nà yìí ó sì tún wà ẹ wá rọ́nà tẹ́ ń fi lọ́lẹ̀ lónìí báwa náà bá papòdà bá àbá sí mọ́ orúkọ yìí ò lè parun bàbá mi Oyètọ́lá Ìyàndá ọkọ̀ Kàfáyọ̀tù orúkọ yìí ò ní lè parun Ṣèyí Mákindé orúkọ yìí ò ní lè parun adúpẹ́dúpẹ́ adúpẹ́pẹ́ òògùn bàbá mi Oyètọ́lá adúpẹ́pẹ́ ọ̀sà bóyá nínú ìtàn tàbí kákarú rẹ nínú òwe àyàfi tá a bá wo nínú tẹlifíṣàn náà ni bóyá ṣe la fi ṣeré èmi ò rí wé eléyìí rí àjọṣepọ̀ bí ìwé yóò wáyé rí àfi láàrin Ṣèyí Mákindé àti bàbá wa Oyètọ́lá àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọlọ́run bá òní jọ́ bàjẹ́ iwájú lẹ́ẹ̀mọ̀ wà ní ọjọ́kọjọ́ pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ ń lò ọdẹ mi gbogbo ẹ̀yin ládéládé tí mẹ́rin ògo mo kí ẹ sì kú ìkàlẹ̀ kábíyèsí olúwo ẹ sì kú òde bàbá mi ti nà àgbàlẹ́ ọmọ hùwù kalẹ̀ ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ ti sá mo kí mo lò yín lọ́gọ̀ ọ̀nà kábíyèsí ọba olúgbọ́n mo lò yín lọ́gọ̀ ọ̀nà àjíǹde ọmọ jẹ́ ojoojúmọ́ lára èyí ó sì máa lé ẹ̀sìn ní ìṣàwúrẹ́ lẹ́yìn ìgbésẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ìjọba pátápátá akọ̀wé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Wọlé Oyèbánjí olórí òṣìṣẹ́ ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun olówó gbèrègbèrè bádé olórí òṣìṣẹ́ ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ̀rí kọmíṣánná for works ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Rẹ̀mí Ọmọwáyé mo kí olórí òṣìṣẹ́ lọ́fíìsì gómìnà ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun bàbá wa Charles Akínọlá ẹgbẹ́ òkú náwó àwa lọ́jọ́ gbogbo ọmọ bàbá mi ò dùn alága APC ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ni Bọ́lá Oyèbánjí Ìkirè ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn bàbá rẹ̀ Oyèbánjí àkú ọjọ́ méjì ìjọ mẹ́ta àkú ọjọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ bí owó àṣọ òótọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni gbogbo yín pátápátá mo kì í lólódì kankan ẹ wálé pátápátá ń lò ọdẹ mi lórúkọ Oyètọ́lá mo ní ẹ wálé lórúkọ Ṣèyí Mákindé mo ní ẹ wálé Ìbàdàn ń bẹ ń jòkó ẹ wálé pátápátá ń lò ọdẹ mi Ìbàdàn ń bẹ ń jòkó Ìrágbìjí ń bẹ ń jòkó ṣùgbọ́n ẹ bá ń sọ fún gbogbo ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn kí wọ́n máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ìrágbìjí torí Ìrágbìjí ni òjò kókó kó Ìbàdàn ń gbà gangan gbogbo ẹni ọba fẹ́ jagun pátá ó di dandan kó lùwà rẹ̀ ò níbọn èèyàn tí ọba jagun ó di dandan kó lùwà rẹ̀ ò lọ́fà ẹni tó bá fẹ́ rojú ogun ó di dandan kó lùwà rẹ̀ kó tọ́jú ọta wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ tí wọ́n fi ṣẹ́gun lójú ogun ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ ẹ bá wá wá bọ̀n tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ rọ ta tẹ́ ẹ sì fẹ́ rà bọ̀n ìyẹn láyé ìgbà òun náà ni ẹ wá lọ sí ilé rẹ̀ mọ̀gún ọmọ àwùṣẹ̀ èèyàn tó jẹ́ lé ìgbé ìgbà Oyètọ́lá ìrèmọ̀gún ọmọ àwùṣẹ̀ ò máa wúkọ́ gbìnrín bí ẹni pọ̀kọ́ lè máa gún fèkìrì bòjó tí kù nírè bá ń kí wọn nírè wọ̀nyí jẹ́ ọmọọmọ ni wọ́n fi jẹ́ wọn àgbẹ̀dẹ ṣùgbọ́n àtòmù àgbẹ̀dẹ lọ́rọ́kọ́ ńlọ́rọ̀dà lóṣù rẹ̀dẹ̀ Oyètọ́lá ibi ọ̀ṣọ́ onírè àrùkọ òṣè onírè àyẹ̀nà ní òṣè onírè àdìgbòdògbò ẹ̀rú ṣáájú ìrèmọ̀gún ọkọ̀ Kàfáyàtù ọmọ fínà wọ́n lè pọ̀ lágbẹ̀dẹ ejiri ń gbé ọmọ nínú ẹ̀sán àfàkà ìlòyè ẹ̀wì ọmọ alágbẹ̀dẹ àtètè kan tí máa jẹ́ ògbólẹ̀ lẹ́kú tíwájú lẹ́yìn ìní jẹ́ onísìnà ọlọ́run onísìnà lé àwọn bàbá bàbá ní ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Fẹ́mi Kókóọlá deputy speaker ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀tá ayé gbajú nílé àwọn bàbá ẹ̀yìn ẹkú náwó àná ẹ̀ níṣòdè lọ òótọ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìmọ̀ èbúyé ẹ̀tọ́ wálé náà lù ó dẹ èmi ò ní fárí apá kan kí n dápá kan sí o ẹyẹ òsì ní fapá kan fò ń tó gbèsè ẹ fún ọ ní àtẹ́wọ́ Èyí Mákindé bí ìbàrẹ̀ láọ̀bá mímọ́ bàárẹ̀ léṣe èyí mọ́ màá lọ́nà abẹ́ ilé kòkú òjò máa rọ́tí ẹ̀kú òjò
ara àgbọn àbàṣọ pé ilé ẹ̀là ni mo kọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ yẹnga àbá àdásọ lógúnlógún mákèrè aṣọkú ẹ̀yìn òsì ń bẹ àbá àdásọ lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n nínú ilé àwọn bàbá ẹ̀yìn aṣọkú ẹ̀yìn òsì ń bẹ àtàwọn ajá àtìlẹ́pàdòdòdò ilà àrópẹ̀kọ aṣọ ilé bàbá tóbi ìlọ́mọ ṣèlú mákèdè nínú ilé àwọn bàbá rẹ níjọ́ tí fúlàní tí ń kógun wá ìjàdó jẹ́ńjọ́ sí ẹbí nípa yẹ kí báyìí lójú bàbá yín lójú oorun ẹ̀ǹgà ìlójú bàbá yín lójú oorun òrùlé òfin gbọdọ̀ jẹ̀ǹgà wọn ní ẹ bá múlò rẹ́bọ̀ oko ọmọ àpàjá fún wọn láwọjẹ Ṣèyí Mákindé gómìnà Ọ̀yọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ bá kú ẹ mọ́jọ́ kọ́dùn ní o ẹ bá wọnú rẹ gbóngbó tí fi gbómi àti rẹ lọ́rọ̀ tí fi yọ̀yàn olóòjẹ́ èrò lóhùn kojú ògòrògòlógò lóòdò kí ló dé ògòrògòlógò lóòdò Ṣèyí Mákindé ògòrògòlógò lóòdò ọjọ́ tí olóòjẹ́ bá gbòòrò yè wá sí ìpàjá ní wọ́n fọdọ́fọdọ́ òró. Thank you so much. Abẹ́bẹ́ tó máa lọ. Abẹ́bẹ́ tó máa gbé abẹ́ gbórin. Oyètọ́lá ẹ̀sọ̀ pé fún rẹ̀ lọ́hùn ní ọ̀fẹ́ sí ẹ̀yọ. Ṣèyí Mákindé ẹ̀sọ̀ pé fún rẹ̀ lọ́hùn ní ọ̀fẹ́ sí ẹ̀yọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò bá lóhùn ọ̀wẹ̀ sí ẹ̀yìn fún rẹ̀ lọ́hùn ní ọ̀lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣe lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jó lọ́ba yẹn. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ọ̀yọ́ State Cultural Troupe. Thank you. Thank you. Òṣèré àṣà àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló kọ̀ báyìí. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ó wà nílẹ̀ ni ó wà nílẹ̀ gidi ni a ti mọ̀ ẹ ṣé ẹ ṣé ẹ ṣé ẹ ṣé ẹ ṣé o ẹ ṣé ẹgbẹ́ òṣèré àṣà àti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ they are set àwọn ló kọ̀ báyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yes okay thank you.
ṣe eré ayò eré ló fọmọ ayò ṣe eré ló fọmọ ayò ṣe eré ayò ẹ bá gbọ́ mọ̀kè 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 eré ayò eré ló fọmọ ayò ṣe. Ṣe ayò eré ayò ṣe eré ayò eré. Ará Ayọ̀dé ìyàwó àwòrán. Ayọ̀dé ìyàwó àwòrán. Ará Ayọ̀dé ìyàwó àwòrán. Èrò Ayọ̀dé eré ayò. Ẹ bá gbọ́ mọ̀kè 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 eré ayò eré ayò kí ló fún ma yẹ ó ṣe o eré ayò eré ló fún ma yẹ ó ṣe o eré eré ayò eré ló fún ma yẹ ó ṣe eré ayò eré. Eré ayò eré láfọmọ yóò ṣe o eré ayò eré láfọmọ yóò ṣe o eré ayò. ń gbọ́ bòkè.
lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọn lọ́wọ́ à ń lẹ̀ lọ́sùn.
ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè. ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè.
ṣé ẹni tó tún pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ lọ́yọ̀ọ́.
ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè.
ọwọ́ à ń lẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí tó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀. ókè.
ayò èrè.
ṣé ẹni tó pọ̀ gan-an ó pọ̀ níye bẹ̀.
ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o.
umbrella tó ń jó umbrella ń jó.
ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. ayò
àdìsẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ wà ní o.
ayò.
ó ga o báwa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní cultural center nípínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́.
ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. ayò.
orí mi sì wú.
ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè. ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè.
ẹ jẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀nà ọ̀yọ́.
ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè. ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè.
àdìsẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ láàrin o.
ẹ bá ń gbọ́ bòkè. 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 èrè ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. èrè ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. èrè ayò
bẹ́ẹ̀ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o.
ìmìlẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀. ìmìlẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀.
èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. èrè ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. èrè ayò èrè láfọmọ ayò ṣe o. èrè ayò. ẹ bá ń gbọ́ mọ̀kè. 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 ẹ bá ń gbọ́ mọ̀kè.
tábà ní bó ṣe dùn mọ́ wa tó láàmú ọ̀rọ̀ àní fẹ́ kú omi lónìí. ó dùn mọ́ wa gan. ẹ ṣé o ẹ ṣé o ẹ bá wa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn. ẹ bá wa pàtẹ́wọ́ àti tọ̀yọ́ àti tọ̀ṣun àwọn méjèèjì ni wọ́n kú kẹ́kẹ́kẹ́. ẹ jọ àwọn tá a dúró ń bí ẹ bá wa padà sí ààyè yìí. àwọn tó jókòó yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ rí àwọn gómìnà wọn. àwọn gómìnà náà wọ́n fẹ́ rí àwọn èèyàn. ẹ ṣé o ẹ ṣé o ẹ bá wa sí sẹ́yìn ẹ padà lọ sí ààyè yìí. ẹ ṣé God bless you. God bless you.
Esheon, thank you so much. Representing the top tier of government in Oyo State, the Honorable, representing the Chief Justice of Oyo State is the Administrative Judge, Honorable Justice I.S. Yerima. You're most welcome, my Lord. Your Excellency, without further ado, we proceed with today's event. I'd like to invite for the vote of thanks Special Advisor to the Oyo State Governor on Public Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Sheyi Adeleye, MNSE.
Your Excellencies, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, I crave your indulgence today to allow me to remain on the existing protocol. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Eku idide o, gbogbo. For those who journeyed it far, Eku abo sórí ètò yìí. For those hosting us here today, Eku ile o. I am particularly delighted to thank you all for coming here today to be part of the flag off for this rehabilitation, reconstruction, and selective expansion of the link between two historic sister towns and the state capitals of Ibadan and Osogbo. Firstly, let's give all glory to God, to whom all glory is due. Let's also thank God together for a time like this, where the visions of our respective governors is meeting the passion for excellence to deliver, creating the opportunity for us to meet the yearnings of the good people of Osun and Oyo State. In this progressive era, we are seeing collaboration beyond boundaries, across party lines, and we're putting more trust in our local capability and capacity development. We are seeing an unleashing of the dividends of democracy to all and sundry through all nooks and corners of our respective states. A revitalized Nigeria is no longer just a hope, it is coming true. And it is coming through in our land where it all began, the cradle of civilization, our land of virtue and the pace-setter state. For my old colleague, who is now a poultry farmer in the outskirts of Osogbo, who needs to access the market in Ibadan, relief is coming. You don't have to worry anymore about broken eggs or crushed day-old chicks, long unpredictable travel times, or even have to deal with broken down vehicles. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join me today to celebrate the collaboration of two visionary governors using infrastructure development to restore connectivity and improve commerce across the agrarian corridor that we both share. Commute for workers, commute for students, business people, thereby expanding the economies and the livelihoods of our good brothers and sisters here in Osun and Oyo. Our immense gratitude, Eshepupo, to both excellencies for another milestone in the realization of a modern, prosperous, physically functional, economically vibrant, socially harmonious Southwest Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Please, can we put our hands together for the honorable gentleman, special advisor, advisor to Oyo State Governor on Public Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Sheyi Adeleye, MNSA. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll now be inviting my governor, your governor, the people's governor, the governor of the state of Osun, His Excellency Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, to please address this forum.
Don't sleep, wake up. Collect your money, wake up. Collect your money, wake up. Tera, go get the moolah. Wake up, only to kala. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be try. Kill him, come be one person, my town, person with a man, boy. When I land softly on the sofa, so far so good. Let me see you, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you,
Thank you. I'd like to recognize my brother, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluseyi Makinde. Thank you very much for being here. I recognize my darling wife, Mrs. Kafayat Oyetola, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Chief Adebayo Lawa. Thanks for coming. Former Deputy Governors that are here, members of the National Assembly, particularly Senator Dr. Ajibola Bashiru, the Speaker of Osun House of Assembly, ably represented by the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Femi Popola, the Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, thank you very much. Chairman House Committee on Works, Osun, Honorable Taufik Abolibode. Chairman House Committee on Public Works, Oyo, Honorable Kehinde Olatunde. Other serving and former honorable members that are here, members of Oyo and Osun State Executive Council, the SSG, Osun, COS, Osun and Oyo, Head of Service, Osun and Oyo, Commissioner for Works and Transport, Osun Engineer Remi Omowaye,
his counterpart in Oyo, Professor Dawood Sagodoyin, thank you very much. PS, CD, GM, Executive Secretaries, the Chairman of our party, Prince Boyega Famodun, the Tunzi Party ESCOs and leaders that are here, Chairman of Local Government Council that are here, our distinguished royal fathers and high chiefs, I have Kabiyesi Olubadan of Ibadan land, ably represented by Osi Olubadan, Ọba Edi Oyewole, Baba Mokiyo, Ajínrere Arima jẹ́ o, Olúwo of Iwo land, Ọba Abraham Street, Adéwálé Àkànbí, Telu 1. Kábíyèsí tìmí ọ̀fẹ́ dẹ́, Ọba Murudeen Adéṣọlá Làwà, ẹ ṣé ẹ kú dìde. Okere of Saki. I've been cracking my brain. My apology. Okere of Saki, Oba Dr. Khalid Olabisi Oyeniyi. Baba, ẹ ṣé ẹ kú dìde o. Olúgbọ́n of Orílẹ̀ Ìgbọ́n, Ọba Francis Olúṣọlá Àlàó, other distinguished royal fathers that are here, the MD of Peculiar Ultimate Concerns, the contractor handling the project, Engineer Olaniwaju Adeleke, the Federal Controller of Works, Osun Field Office, Engineer Ayodeji Orisaleye, distinguished various religious leaders that are here, Iyalojas, Akinyo, Babalojas, members of various social and political groups, NURTW, and Ritian. I greet you. Other distinguished personalities that are here, Senator Monsurat Sumanu, Senator Oshia Agbola, I have other royal fathers. I have 2 lists. Alawo of Awo, Olu of Ile-Ogbo, Akiri of Ikiri-Ile, Ologburo of Ogburo, Onisara of Fesu, Ori of Olori, Onisaji of Okesaji, Oloja of Agberire, Olu Olota of Ilota, Adatan of Asa, Oloke of Obamoro, Olowu of Telemu, Olowu of Ilemowu, Olu of Ile-Ogbo, Olu of Akinyele, Agbodowa of Foritaje, Aseru of Zero, Olukitibi of Kitibi, Oloke Ibukun of Alayimora Kingdom. Kábíyèsí mo kí gbogbo yín o, ẹ ṣé ẹ kú dìde. I'm done with the protocol. Members of the First Lady Entourage, security operatives, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm highly delighted to be here today to welcome you all to the official flag off of the Reconstruction, Rehabilitation and complete overlay of the 91Km Osogbo-Dele-Yesa roundabout to Iwo to Ibadan, Iwo Road interchange in conjunction with the Oyo State government. I salute the political sagacity, astuteness of the governor of Oyo State, His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde, who rose above all political differences and considerations to collaborate with us to not only ensure that this laudable project comes to fruition, but to further entrench regional integration. When this project was initially conceptualized, our plan was to fix the Osogbo-Iwo section that belongs to Osun. We, therefore, on the second thought, observed that the Oyo State Section 2 was in a vibrant state and capable of defeating the objective of our road reconstruction and rehabilitation effort. Consequently, we reached out to Governor Makinde, and without hesitation, he embarked on this invaluable voyage with us. I must therefore reiterate that, but for the tenacity of my counterpart from Oyo State and his understanding, this all-important collaborative project will not have become a reality today. For me, I believe this kind of collaboration will further promote regional integration in the Southwest. I therefore, on behalf of the government and the good people of Osun, once more thank my brother governor for this rare collaborative effort. This road is one of the internal roads of the old Oyo State that links Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State, to Osogbo, the capital of Osun State, via different towns and villages, including the ancient towns of Iwo. The road commences at the rotary intersections connecting with the Lagos-Ibadan on Ibadan-Iwo-Osogbo and Ibadan-Oyo highways. The two states inherited the road at the creation of Osun from Old Oyo State in the year 1991. The Osogbo-Iwo section had hitherto been a bad state and had become a death trap, claiming many lives, wasting many hours, and constituting huge socio-economic menace to the two states, especially given its status as the shortest route to Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State. The major intervention recorded on this section of the road was between the year 2005 and 2006, when the administration of Prince Olagusoye Oyinlola awarded its rehabilitation to Mrs. Deckit Construction Company Limited. However, this effort failed to yield the desired result because of the inability of the government to take cognizance of the geotechnical data of the road. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, while on a visit to Osun, lamented its deliberate conditions of the road and directed the then Director of Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Engineer Yemi Oguntominiyi, to initiate its reconstruction. Unfortunately, because of paucity of funds, the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing could only render some emergency interventions which should not adequately arrest the terrible condition of the road. As part of our resolve to spread a good road network and enhance the well-being of the citizens of our state, administration considered the award of the construction of the road as being of utmost importance. You all recall that the present administration came on board at a time when the entire world was reeling from dire economic straits, which adversely affected federal allocation. The situation was compounded by the COVID-19 pandemic and its gruesome effects on the economy. These unpalatable socio-economic situations notwithstanding, we were able to employ creative and innovative solutions to deliver infrastructure, including massively fixing township roads and rural roads to turn the socio-economic fortune of the state around. Today's flag off is a fulfillment of my campaign promise to the group of Iwo during the electioneering. It's also part of our government relentless effort to provide quality roads on an equipment basis and entrench sustainable economic development. This road contract was based on a e-procurement method as usual. Under this regime, contractors who have shown capacity to deliver were allowed to bid for the contract. I'm therefore very glad to inform this August gathering that the award of the Osun section of this road contract, measuring about 55 kilometers, was drawn through a transparent bidding process which saw Messrs. Peculiar Ultimate Concern Limited polling the highest number of points. The company was awarded the contract at a contract sum of 11,309,932,939 naira only. 11,390,932,939 naira only. The reconstruction of this Osun section of this road shall have a full completion period of 18 months and is expected to be executed under two main segments. The first segment, the dualization of Osogbo, Yesa to roundabout to Sawmill, Ido-Osun, has a total length of about 2.8 kilometers, 7.3 width, carriageway on the other side of the road, separated by 2 meters width median, 1 meter width as shoulder on either side of the carriageways, and 1.5 width walkway on either side of the road, furnished with solar-powered street lighting. The layers around the boards and the islands shall be adorned with a spectacular landscape that will bring out the beauty of Osogbo as the capital city of Osun and the home of culture. The second segment, which shall begin from the Sawmill, Ido-Osun, and end at the Oyo state boundary, with a total length of 52.6 kilometers, shall be of single carriageway with a width of 7.3 meters and 1.5 width, hard shoulders. This leg of the road shall also make provision for adequate hydraulic structures with thorough treatment of the problematic sections of the provision of filter bed, removal of unsuitable materials, and improvement of the vertical alignment of the road. In general, the road, which has the best alignment in the entire southwest, shall be completely overlaid after all the necessary problematic sections have been treated. This road project will no doubt further boost the socio-economic activities of our states, especially because it is an addition to the massive road networks our administration has unleashed on the state. It is our hope that the immediate benefiting towns and other parts of the state will take advantage of the road for personal economic gains. Having seen and experienced what we have been able to do with the legal resources at our disposal, I want to appeal to our people to continue to pay their taxes regularly so as to enable the state government get more revenue to further grow and develop the state, especially in the area of durable infrastructure. I urge the road users within and outside Osun and Oyo State to make judicious use of this road by desisting from any acts capable of undermining its desired purpose. Let me use this medium to appeal to our citizens of Osun and Oyo to be mindful of acts that can provoke flooding in the state. We should avoid indiscriminate dumping of refuse in the drainages and on our waterways. Let us collectively protect our environment and infrastructure for our collective good. As I conclude, I want to reaffirm that by the special grace of Almighty Allah, I shall be the one to commission this road by the time it's completed. It is now my privilege and honor to flag off this 91-kilometer Osogbo Dele Yeza roundabout, Ibadan-Iwo Road interchange project, to the glory of Almighty God and the safe usage of the residents of both Osun and Oyo and the generality of the people. Thank you and God bless you.
To the hour, okay, Ibani, ẹ̀yin ni mo fi ọpẹ́ mi fún.
Hello. A round of applause for His Excellency, please. Please appreciate Governor Boyega Oyetola, Executive Governor of the State of Osun. Ọmọdé Yoda.
Ẹ̀yin ni mo fi
DJ. Wọlé ilé làwa. Ẹni ni wọ́n pẹ̀fọ̀ tí yọ̀wọ̀ ya fún ọ̀yà láńdórí ọ̀dẹ̀ òkú kà. Èmi ọ̀dẹ̀ gbòǹgbò tí rìn tomitomi. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ wọn ò rí nǹkan kan pa àbọ̀dé ọ̀dẹ̀ abẹ̀rín yàgìyàgì. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn, wọn ò ní sáré ìjà lọ́lọ́ ni mo fẹ́ kó ní kálukú ọ̀fẹ́ tí gbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹnjìnìà Ṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé, Alhaji Gbóyèga Oyètọ́lá, ẹ dẹ́kun ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ẹ jẹ́ fetí kóyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n, ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú fetí gbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. Ní ọjọ́ kẹ́ni àná, mo kọ́kọ́ ń gbọ́ ọmọ Mákindé ń pín wọ́n ń daṣẹ́lẹ̀ ní nọ́tẹ́kì nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti tọ̀ṣun. Ó ní tó bá di tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ìyàtọ̀ bá. Ẹ dákun ẹ farabalẹ̀ díẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú òfin ti gbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀. Mo wá ronú títí, mo ní Àlàó Àkàlà ọmọ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ṣe títí tí oyin ní bẹ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun gba ó di kìtì. Ìgbò tó yá ó dorí Isiaka Abíọ́lá ọba Ajímọ̀bí ó tó di kọ̀. Mọ̀ wá wò APC ní bẹ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, Ọlọ́bùrẹ́là ní bẹ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, ọgbọ́n wo lọmọ Mákindé fẹ́ dá? Àfìgbà tí wọ́n fetí kóyàwó ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n wá ní NAOTEC di tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nìkan. Mọ̀ wá ní ẹ farabalẹ̀ ẹ dákun ẹ̀yin èèyàn. Mo wá ní ọmọ ìgbóṣùgbà fún Ṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé, ẹ kọ́kọ́ kí Gbóyèga Oyètọ́lá pópó ọmọ Akínṣe. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ìyá ọ̀rọ̀ àtúpọ̀jọ́ kẹ̀pọ̀ṣù. Mo tún gbọ́ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe títì láti ìlú Òṣogbo gbàlúwò tẹ débàdàn. Ẹ wá máa gbọ́, ta ni mo tún wá fẹ́ sọpẹ́ fún? Olólùwọ́ fìwò. Olúwo mọ̀ ń bẹ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, mọ̀ ń lọ sọ́bọ̀ òkun, mo rí Olúwo níbi ẹ ti dúró tí ẹ ti ń fi tí odidi sìmẹ́ǹtì di ojú ọ̀nà. Ẹ wá gbọ́, ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ó ní tí oyin rí tí ẹ fi ń ṣàfárá. Oyètọ́lá ó ní tí agbérí tí òfin ní oró nídìí. Àìkọ́wọ́rì ọmọ ejò ní fi kú pawọ́. Oyètọ́lá, Ṣèyí Mákindé, ètò ìfi lélẹ̀ yí orúkọ yóò ní parẹ́ sàmì àṣẹ. Tọmọdé tàgbà tí wọ́n bẹ̀ ń bí ẹnáwó ṣíṣe yìí àti Gbóyèga Oyètọ́lá ẹ máa wí pé kọ́ ṣe. Ṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé, Gbóyèga Oyètọ́lá, ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọbẹ níbẹ̀ṣu, abẹ níbẹ̀rí olówó, akọ́lọ́sẹ̀ wọn abẹ ìnáwó. Èyàn tó ní ọkọ̀ ọ̀dàmú bẹ́rí ilá, èyàn tó ní oyè gbọ́dọ̀ lápadà ọkàn. Bí wọ́n ṣe ní okú lónìí, ọdún gọ́mẹ̀ntìlógún òní, ọ̀rọ̀ ni ó gbé lọ, èyí tí mo wí, àrò ọ̀rọ̀ mọ tipẹ́tipẹ́, ilé ẹ̀mọ ọbẹ̀ níbẹ̀ṣu, abẹ níbẹ̀rí. Ẹ wọ́n dúró torí wọn mọ̀ rè, èèmọ̀ lọ àdúgbò wa, èèmọ̀ rà àdúgbò wa. Ẹ wọ́n bá mi gbèrè àbẹ́ ìgbèrè. Oyètọ́lá ọba gbèrè àbẹ́ ìgbèrè. Ẹ máa pé kọ́lọ́ mọ̀jà súra wa, kọ́lọ́ mọ̀jà súra wa, irun àsìkò súnmọ́mì ní kọ́lọ́ mọ̀jà súra wa. Àgbà tó ká ìṣẹ́lẹ̀ owó. Àlọ́ oníjà súra wa. Thank you very much. At this juncture, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the pride of the Southwest, my own governor, the one and only GSM. Please make welcome the eighth wonder of your state, His Excellency, Governor Ṣèyí Mákindé FNLC, the Executive Governor of your state. A round of applause for him as he makes his way to the podium. Amúyangànlá Yorùbá, the pride of the Southwest. In Ọ̀yọ́ state, you say ṣe ewé ẹ̀dá. Ewé ẹ̀rẹ́. Ṣèyí Mákindé yà ó bí oṣù máa rí ní oníyàn bójú máa máa rí ọ̀rẹ́. Thank you.
Ẹ ṣeun. Àyàn, ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ṣeun àyàn. Mi ò mọ̀ pé ẹ tún tẹ̀lé wa dé Òṣogbo. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, or State of Osun, as the case may be. My own Egbon, Governor Gboyega Oyetola. Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor of Osun State, Mrs. Kafayat Oyetola. Well, our own Deputy Governor from Oyo State, Your Excellency, Barrister Abdulrahim Adebayo Lawal, the co-pilot of Oyo State, not the spare tire. The protocol list is really long. My Egbon and His Excellency, the Governor of Osun, has already established the protocol. So let me stand on that already well-established protocol. Today, I'm here to just tell you about just one word, one single word: revolution. I know that when you hear the word revolution, what you have in your head is maybe some bloody wars that leads to a change in the political order. Well, don't be alarmed. I'm not here to preach violence. Rather, I will be talking about a different kind of revolution that is happening in the southwest of Nigeria, but ably led by my brother and myself, Governor Oyetola and myself. You know, revolutions always bring to birth a new order, a new way of doing things. And so this revolution has led us to changing the former ways of doing things. In the past, it is to thy tent, O Israel. Every state, they do their own business and operate in their own little corners. But with this new way of doing things, we are pursuing collaborations with our sister states. When we just came in, We started on this part with one of the biggest collaborations in the history of the southwest of Nigeria. We all came together and decided on creating the Western Nigeria Security Network, codenamed Amotekun. Now, coming here, I saw Amotekun of Osun. And once you cross the border to Oyo State, you see Amotekun of Oyo State. And that is how it is in all the 5 of the 6 states in the western part of Nigeria. And I'm sure, just like Oyo State people cannot imagine life without Amotekun, so also is here in Osun. This happened because we put our people first. Also, just about 2 years ago, we celebrated another win that resulted from this revolution. My brother, our host, His Excellency Gboyega Oyetola, was a big part of that history. Because we were looking at our children wasting away at home, at Lautech. It wasn't linked to just Oyo State alone, because there were students from Osun State. But a degree program of 4 years became 8 years because of ego. So when we came in, I called him. We held meetings about 3 or 4 places. And we said, look, let us put our ego aside. Let us look at the interest of our people. And to the glory of God, we solved that problem. And I am saying it without mincing words. If it were to be a PDP governor in Osun State, we couldn't have done any better. But let me use this opportunity to once again acknowledge the leadership qualities of my Egbon and say thank you, and thank you. The honorable commissioners that were flagging off. And my brother Governor Oyetola already mentioned how much they awarded the 11.3 billion naira. For your section of the road, we awarded it at 12.5 billion naira. So in between the 2 states, you're talking about pulling resources together to the tune of about 24 billion naira. Well, during campaign wa ní 2019 nìyẹn ní Ọ̀yọ́ State, because So today, I'm joining His Excellency Gboyega Oyetola, and together again, we're making history. This time, as I'll be saying Ibadan to Iwo to Osogbo Road. Don't be alarmed. It's the same road. It is just a matter of which direction are we facing. I need to acknowledge also the fact that so the revolution we are leading is a revolution of thought. It's a revolution of ideas. And we're saying governance must always trump politics. When we make decisions as leaders of our people, we must put the interest of our people first. So despite all these differences, myself and my brother, we have accomplished things that people from the same party were unable to do. So this is the revolution we're talking about. Kò ń ṣe revolution yàdá yọ̀bẹ àbí yọ ìbọn. It's a revolution of thoughts, of ideas. So this latest collaboration also comes with dividends of good governance. Because when this road is completed, our people will be able to travel with more ease between our two states, thereby enhancing trade and commerce. And coming this morning, we spent 2.5 hours to get from Ibadan to Osogbo. The road, the Ibadan, this road, it's 91 kilometers. kábíyèsí olúwo wọ́n try láti sọ ibi tí bọ́dà ọ̀yọ́ àti ọ̀ṣun wà and wọ́n ní táwọn bá délé people will start talking to him asking him questions well one good thing ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sí i kábíyèsí ti sọ̀rọ̀ after tẹ́mi bá sọ̀rọ̀ tán kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ alọ́ flag off o so ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo bá sọ ó là á mú lọ sílé.